My girlfriend took a prank too far and it ruined our relationship. My girlfriend of 2 years is the only person I truly loved. I actually never loved anyone like I do her, not even my siblings or my mother. I was never close with them since my mother was a physically and mentally abusive person who isolated me from them. I knew one thing though, if I ever have kids, I would love them no matter what. Becoming a dad was my most important dream. Not just a father, but a daddy. A man who will do anything for his family, who will watch when his kids take their first steps, and hear their first words. Now, I don't know if I still want it. My girlfriend told me she also wanted to have kids in the future because it was her dream too. I'm not so sure of that given what she did. My girlfriend and I like to prank each other a lot, but they were innocent jokes, doorway tape pranks, hiding small plastic spiders in the drawer, those types of things. But everything changed in just 1 week. When I came back from work, she was in the living room and I immediately noticed this concerned look on her face. I asked her what happened and she pulled out a positive pregnancy test. I was so happy. I hugged her tight and kissed her, but she still looked concerned. I reassured her that I know this was a big responsibility, but we will make it work. Then, she asked me not to tell anyone yet because she wanted to do it herself. I said sure. At that moment, I was the happiest man alive. I was even looking for engagement rings because I knew I wanted to spend my entire life with her. Thing is, it felt like she did not want me around. Whenever I tried to spend time with her, it was clear she was not in the mood. I figured it was the hormones, so I didn't push her to do anything she didn't want to do. I just reassured her that I am here if she needs anything. The next day I left her a note that said, "You will be a perfect mother." I wanted her to know that everything would be fine. Throughout the day, I would text her and call her, but I never got a response back. She wasn't at home either. It was like she had disappeared. It wasn't until 5 hours later that she came back. I hugged her and asked if everything was fine, to which she said, "Yes, now everything is fine." I thought that was an odd way to answer. She sat me down and told me we needed to talk. She said she was afraid of the pregnancy and knew that she would not be able to be a good mother. I interrupted her, saying she would be a great mother because I've seen how close she is to her niece and how wonderfully she took care of her. She told me this is a different situation and she doesn't want to be a mother yet. With a big smile on her face she told me, "I had an abortion." My heart was completely broken when I heard that and I immediately started crying. I asked, "Why? Why did you do it? You said you wanted to be a mother." I reached out and placed my hand on her stomach, thinking about what could have been. I then shouted at her, "How could you? How could you unalive my baby?" I saw regret fill her eyes, but she didn't answer. I just kept asking why she unalived my baby. Then she admitted to me that it was all a prank. For a moment, I felt relief. The prank was that she unalived my baby, right? Wrong. She was never pregnant to begin with. The pregnancy had all been one big joke. She hugged me and apologized, saying she didn't think I would react like this. I asked her why she did this to me and she said because it would be funny to see my reaction. I couldn't even look at her. She just kept laughing at me, telling me she wished I could see my reaction, and how she got me good. I knew then this was not the woman I wanted to marry. This was a cruel joke and I couldn't believe she would jeopardize my well-being for SHTS and giggles. I told her then that I was planning on proposing to her, but now I wasn't going to do that because she destroyed all the feelings I had for her. I watched as her face twisted in horror and she actually said how sorry she was. She got down on her knees and begged me to reconsider because she still loved me. I told her there was no coming back from this and I no longer trusted her. I left the house just to be away from her. She's still calling me and blowing up my phone asking for a second chance. I told her that she was not ready to be a mom, so this relationship wouldn't work out either way because I was ready. I blocked her after she showed me another fake positive pregnancy test.